Supine anterior shoulder lateral cervical flexion stretch. This stretch is absolutely awesome for almost everybody, especially those that are carrying a lot of stiffness in the lateral cervical flexors, which is in this region here and the front side of the shoulder. So pretty much everybody, but of course some people have more issues there than others. So what you want to do is have the client lie on the table, supine, face up, very far to the side of the table to the degree that their shoulder is beginning to hang off of the table. You will externally rotate the arm, putting it into this supinated position here, rotating the shoulder into external rotation. So that's how you'll get set. Once you're set there, you'll place your hand that's closest to the client, okay? So my left hand is closest to my client. I'm going to push down, slowly and firmly, begin to grasp, and start to push in this position, down and kind of like this. Most of the pressure is down, but begin to depress the shoulder as well. So I'm going to push back and down, and then into a depressed position. With the contralateral hand of yours, you're going to grab underneath the base of the skull there. Careful not to like really press with your thumb in the client's face and that type of thing. Be very conscious of how you're applying pressure on the client's head. That way you keep this professional feeling, and the client's like, this person doesn't know what they're doing. The way you keep yourself in a position of really feeling like the client feels that you know what you're doing is the way you apply pressures to their body. So the way you apply pressure there was how I just explained. That would be perfect. Here is going to be very even. So even though I'm putting my hands on the client's face, my goal is that even in my fingers in the back I'm pushing, this part of my hand I'm pushing, my thumb. So I'm having the pressure equally distributed across the client's side of their head. So underneath the ear, equally distributed to the point that on a 1 to 10 scale, how much stretch do you feel?
4.
Okay, so 4. And then as you would need to apply more to get towards like a 5, a 6 would be the maximum, but 4 and 5 is very beneficial. You don't necessarily need to get to a 6. That's the maximum that you would get to. So once you get to there with the stretch, you can just kind of hold that position. So with the left hand again, I'm pushing towards a posterior and inferior position. And with the contralateral hand, my right hand that's on the head, I'm keeping him kind of driving into a lateral cervical flexion position. And again, absolutely not to go past an intensity of a 6. Make sure you check in with your client. And then you can keep the client in that stretch position. You can work through their upper trapezius, and you can also work from the attachment point of the sternocleidomastoid on the collarbone there, and then go working up slowly all the way to where the sternocleidomastoid attaches in the occipital. And just in kneading circles, that feels awesome, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is a really good, feel-good stretch and massage for clients. They absolutely love this because it's elongating that tightest part of their body, and you're doing it in a way that really feels like very massage and relaxing as well.